Hello, hello. Welcome to our world. Welcome to Pico Explains. This is Audrey, your fiery redhead, along with.
Welcome, everybody. Pico here, obviously. Thank you for tuning in into our show. Thank you very much for all the love and all the support. And here we go.
Join us as we travel back in time today, guys.
Okay, so here we go. All right, this is just going to be a segment. This is going to be a four-parter, everyone, on time travel. So, with our, special effects crew back here, which consists of Piggy and Billy the Goat.
We got Billy the Goat because of somebody.
Yeah. So, they're our special crew guys. You know what I mean? So, they cost money.
They're expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive. And this is why I'm always telling you guys, like and comment and share my crap, because they're expensive.
Okay. They want to get paid.
So we're just going to be doing, like I said, a four-parter, and we're just going to be doing it for the month, the middle of the month of March, and we're just going to be having some fun with it. So bear with us, guys. We're ghetto and we're poor, so just
Damn
go
it,
with
Billy
it.
and Piggy take all our money.
All right, then. So are you ready to go, Audrey?
All right, here we go, guys.
Okay. Here we go, going back in time. Oh my God, I'm swirling around everywhere. As you can see, this is expensive stuff.
This is my special effects, guys. I did arts and crafts today.
Oh my God, I cannot.
It took me like an hour to get that because I want to do it right, but I think it's so funny.
Yeah, just bear with us, everybody. Okay, here we go. So,
I'm gonna hit my mic.
Whenever you're ready, Audrey, let's just start with the subject at mind.
Okay. So, first travel back, we're going to the 80s, guys.
Okay, the 80s.
Accordingly, it was the big hair decade. Okay, I'm not going to show my whole thing. I got a ponytail going on, but look at this fro I got going on. Look at this poof. I'm ready for the 80s. I was born in 81. You were like, what, 20 years old?
No, I wasn't. I think I was 9. Hey, don't laugh at me.
Yeah.
Well, my style of hair right now is just basically, it's the ponytail with the tight hair.
He doesn't have the big poof.
No, I don't have the big poof because that's generally how Audrey likes it. But my hairstyle at that time, it just consisted of a pompadour, which was like short on the sides, and it's got that Elvis look in the front, the curls and everything.
Yeah.
So that was my style during the time of
the 80s.
Of the 80s and stuff like that.
I teased my hair. I would tease my hair. It's poofy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I used to put. I don't know if a lot of people know. If you don't want to look it up, it's kind of like an olive oil, baby oil texture. It used to be. It was called tres flores, or 3 flowers.
Is that like pomade?
Yeah, a lot of the cholos and stuff like that used to wear.
Is that a pomade or is that like a
I
liquid?
don't know what the hell it was.
Is it like a gel or like a liquid?
It's a liquid. It's like an oil, and it was yellow. And a lot of the cholos used to wear it, like with their short hair and stuff like that. So I used to just dab it.
Look, he's trying to throw his mic, guys.
And then spread it around in my hand and just put it all up in there and stuff like that. And that was my go-to.
Now he looks greasy because he doesn't shower.
Hey, well, in the 80s, I don't have to right now. So what about you, Audrey?
My hair. Okay, I would tease it in middle school and have the even bigger poof.
Okay.
But you did the side part for the girls. Or I was obsessed with the side ponytail.
The side ponytail? Oh, on the sides? Yeah.
Yes, okay. Iconic 80s. And the scrunchies and all that funny stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the barrettes, the little plastic barrettes with the different animals.
Oh, yeah. You remember when they would wear their hair, the women would wear hair like a big wall. Remember that? And they would just pour like 10 pounds.
Like Kid and Play?
Yeah, they would put like 10 pounds of Aquanet in their hair. You know what I mean?
Don't we have Aquanet over here?
Yeah, it was just like straight up like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And my hair, sheesh. I mean, I brushed my hair today, guys. I don't brush my hair normally. That's why it's a poof. But no, I can make my hair a fro. But yeah, I would tease it and make it even bigger. I couldn't do bangs because of the curly hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, bangs were another big thing in the 80s with the hair. Oh, yeah, hairspray on everything. That's why we have no ozone layer anymore. Sorry.
We're all going to get sucked out into space.
With Aquanet?
with Aquanet as a propeller and stuff.
We need it. But yeah, hair was the big thing.
Okay.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was. It was like a big thing. The hair was just like, I mean, the hair was just so crunchy and hard. You know what I mean?
We fried our hair off.
Yeah, I mean, you get to burn it off and everything like that, especially these people, like these ghetto people that wouldn't like take a shower like every day, and they would just like spray more on it.
He doesn't know I'm pointing at him.
You know what I mean? Concrete, you know what I'm talking about? Make it all hard and stuff like that. But I wasn't like that.
You touch it, it's like crunch.
Oh yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, folks. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, these people that just would not wash their damn hair.
Okay, we're gonna go on to the next subject, guys.
Okay.
Next, we've got New Coke.
Ah, yes, New Coke.
And I actually remember when this came out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it came out, and I remember my parents were like, "Oh, this is nasty." And I was like, "It's soda. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm 6 years old. I don't care."
Well, the thing was during that time, from what I remember, it was just generally the Coca-Cola company just thought that their product needed to be upgraded.
Rebranded.
Yeah, rebranded, upgraded. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And this is really when, not the first time, but this is when really people started making like a big freaking deal about something that didn't need to be changed. You know, it was just classic. You know what I mean? The Coca-Cola company didn't think. Yeah, and the Coca-Cola company just didn't think that, you know, they were going to get such slack from the general people when they changed it. You know what I mean? And me personally, I remember, to me, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like, you know, I was, you know, waving my arms in the air and everything, making a big old deal. I mean, it was just one of those things that, you know, it wasn't bad tasting.
If I remember, was it not caffeinated enough or something, or was it carbonated enough?
It just, to me, it just tasted a little different from classic. It wasn't anything, you know, out of the ordinary or something just to make a big deal out of.
Cola, but it didn't taste like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, so the flavor, it just, to me, it's just slightly different. Like I said, I'm not making a big thing out of it. It was just, it was different, but it wasn't like
horrible
to that point,
and disgusting.
Well, it wasn't to the point to where you're going to sit there and make a big old damn stink about it.
Lies, because they did. You know they did make a big stink about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So what about you there, Audrey?
I don't remember the New Coke.
Okay.
We do have one in the 90s that I'm going to bring up next episode, guys, but we're going to wait on that one. The New Coke, what I've heard, though, it tasted like more like RC Cola, kind of.
RC Cola?
Yeah.
Okay. For all you people that don't know what the hell we're talking about, RC Cola was Royal Crown Cola.
Not Crown Royal, you alkies.
Yeah. It was a blue can, and it was actually pretty good. You know, I don't know if you can find it nowadays.
I think you still can, but it's one of those that doesn't have the carbonation. That's what I was asking. That's what I was thinking, maybe with the New Coke.
Okay.
Okay, the next one, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And this is iconic for our theme, Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future.
See those special effects? I got those special effects back here.
Yeah, we got them. You know, because we have such a high budget. You know what I'm talking about? And people, I'm going to tell you again, like my crap, okay? Because this stuff costs money.
Right. Look how much ink I used to print that.
Look, you guys are getting me foaming in the mouth and stuff. I'm just like, oh my God. I go, look at this budget.
I'm going to send it Back to the Future.
I go, these stupid pillows. I go, they're charging us too much money.
Hey, what's your language?
Okay, so you're saying about Back to the Future there, Audrey?
Yes. That was the hoverboards.
Okay.
Remember when everyone wanted the hoverboards? Yeah, we still don't have a hoverboards, guys. We're not that cool.
I remember first seeing it. This was already during the part where I was actually going out, like literally to the movie theaters to see it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Because you were old.
Yeah. Well, my buddy Joe used to like always taking like the buses to get, you know, everywhere. Uh-huh. And I never really did that. And Joe would teach me how to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that was one of our first experiences when we went and saw that movie. You know what I mean? So that's what I remember about Back to the Future. I mean, it had its great quirks, you know, on it. It was a good movie. Yeah. You know, I had no problem with it and stuff like that. I just remember Michael J. Fox, you know, like taking off real fast everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, poof, you know what I mean? Running real quick.
Yeah.
You know, like Tom Cruise, you know how he's like hauling ass and everything like that?
No hesitation. Yeah. I remember. No, and I don't remember the big guy's name, the villain, the high school bully.
Biff.
Biff.
This is why I got a big brain, okay? Because I remember a lot of things.
Look here, Biff.
My favorite part about it was he'd be like, what do you say when you're talking to the grandpa? He's all like, you know, he's just like
to Doc.
Yeah, he's all like, no. It was himself, but he was older. Remember when his old self went back in time?
Yeah.
Oh, was that the second part?
That was the second part.
Oh, that was the second part. Oh, so. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused with that.
See? That's what happens when you get old, guys.
He's all like, Grandpa, Grandpa, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
He still says that. He still says that.
I just laugh. Why don't you make like a tree and leave? You sound so stupid when you say that.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Get out of here, Grandpa.
But yeah, Back to the Future was one of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this one, we're going to talk about toys, guys.
Okay.
Okay, so for girls, I mean, we had our Cabbage Patch and My Little Pony. One toy that I forgot about was the glowworm.
The glowworm. Okay, now what's that now?
See, he's like, what? What's a glowworm?
Yeah, I don't remember the glowworm.
I'm like, were you not a girl?
No.
Apparently
No.
not.
Of course, I'm not a damn girl.
And literally, it was about, this size. It was a worm that had a little nightcap and had a little nightgown. And at night, you could light it up like a nightlight. So you take it to bed. It looked like a little caterpillar worm, a doll. And it would light up. And
it had a nightcap on itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember what the hell that thing was.
See, he might have been a girl back then, guys.
Because if I could afford it, I would have bought myself a He-Man toy, and I would have skinned it, and I just would have ate it.
They might glowworm alone. Okay, but that was a girl toy that I forgot about, was the glowworm.
The glowworm one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other toy that we were talking about was the Game Boy.
Oh yes, the Game Boy. I remember that. The first time I ever saw a Game Boy is when I was staying with my buddy Joe's family for a little bit, and work related stuff. It was just further out where I lived at, and I would always show up late. And my boss was just like getting a little annoyed by it, so I moved closer. And Joe lived in the city where my job was at. And I remember when he first brought out the Game Boy. I mean, at first I was just like all jazzed about it and everything. I'm like, oh, portable, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh man, But the thing that I didn't like about it is there was just certain games that you could barely see it. I don't know if you remember that.
That's what I was going to say. Was the first Game Boy black and white?
Yeah, the first Game Boy was black and white.
Color. Okay, it was just pixelation. Okay. That's why I couldn't remember about the first Game Boy.
Yeah, you just had to have it, I guess, at the right lighting or something.
Yeah, but you can't be in the sun because otherwise you hit the glare. You don't see nothing, guys.
Yeah, but it'll burn through those batteries like real quick. I mean, I don't know how many exactly. If anybody remembers that, exactly how many batteries in the original Game Boy. Put it down in the comment. Share some love and let us know.
Yeah. The Game Boy. I do remember that. Battery. Everything in the 80s took batteries.
Yeah.
And it took batteries, like not 1 or 2. No, you needed like 4 to 8 for
a whole bunch
everything.
Of them. So, yeah.
Yep. And that'll lead us to the next one with batteries. The Walkman.
No, the Walkman. I remember the Walkman. Walkman was great.
For all
you people that don't know what the hell Walkman is, it was kind of like the CD kind of thing. CD.
They don't have a Discman either now, honey. They got iPods now. They got AirPods now.
That's right. That's what they call it.
You gotta go from each one. The Walkman was the cassettes. The Walkman was better than the Discman.
Right.
Because you had cassettes, you had to rewind. But the benefit was with the Discman, the CDs would scratch.
Right.
Yeah, especially as you walk.
And of course, it had, I think it was like 2 or 4 batteries, and then you could only play the Walkman for like so long, and then they start slowing down. The tapes all like,
Yep, but this was also at the time when we did our recordings off the radio, guys.
Oh, remember that? I remember that.
Shut up! Play and record at the same time.
I remember doing the segment show, the early Pico Explains show that we're doing now as we speak. I would get a blank tape, and then I would just record myself, and I would just, do what we're doing now. You know what I mean? You'd just be talking and stuff.
We need to find those old 80s podcasts, honey.
Yeah, I get my stupid sister like to help out and stuff like that. I just be like, so be doing the interviewing and stuff like that. Oh my God, that brings back, man, such good times back then.
I would do it in high school, especially with my friend Kathy. Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna talk about what we were doing then, but we would do stupid interview things too. It was so bad. It was so hilarious. So
right.
Yeah, but that was my 80s one, guys. The Walkman, I do remember. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today for our time warp. Going back in time on the 80s today, guys.
Yep, most definitely. We want to appreciate everything that you guys are doing for us. And just as you guys know, this is a 4-part series. So we're going to be flapping around, going through time.
We're going to be doing our special effects more, guys.
We're going to be starting from the 80s, and we're going to stop at the 2010. So hopefully you guys really do enjoy our, our segments here that we do. And as I always say, Take care of one another. Be good to your pets, and just make sure that our time machine doesn't break down.
Piggy's got it.
Take care.